Welcome back to AutoHelpExperts, where we unravel the secrets of successful car sales. If you don't know who I am, my name is Ramon Jack. I have more than 8 years professional sales experience. I have consistently been the top salesman, generating millions in gross sales every month, becoming the face of the company, and I have featured on multiple advertisements and radio interviews. Today, we're diving into the remarkable world of storytelling in car sales. Yes, you heard it right. Stories sell. Stick with me to discover the power of storytelling and how it can elevate your car sales game. Section 1, Why Stories Matter in Car Sales. Let's start at the beginning. Why do stories matter in car sales? Number 1, understand the psychology of storytelling. Start by familiarizing yourself with the fundamentals of storytelling. Understand elements like plot structure, character development, and narrative flow. Resources like books, online courses, or even storytelling workshops can help. Number 2, learn how stories create emotional connections. While sharing stories about cars, focus on the emotional aspects. For instance, tell stories of how a specific car model made a customer's family road trip unforgettable. Number 3, realize the influence of relatability. Adapt your storytelling to the individual customer. Ask questions to learn about their preferences and craft stories that directly relate to their unique situation. Section 2, crafting your personal sales story. Your journey as a salesperson is a story waiting to be told. Let's craft your personal sales story. Number 1, outline your career's milestones. Identify key achievements and turning points in your journey as a salesperson. These will form the backbone of your personal sales story. Number 2, highlight challenges and victories. Narrate the obstacles you've overcome and your successes. This adds depth and relatability to your story. Number 3, create a compelling personal brand story. Weave your milestones, challenges, and victories into a narrative that reflects your unique personality as a salesperson. Make it engaging and memorable. Section 3, customer success stories. Customer success stories are a goldmine. Learn how to harness their power. Number 1, collect and curate customer testimonials. Gather feedback and testimonials from satisfied customers. These are the raw materials for your success stories. Number 2, turn them into impactful narratives. Craft these testimonials into stories that highlight the customer's challenges, how your product or service helped, and the positive outcomes. Number 3, use these stories in your sales pitch. Incorporate these success stories into your sales presentations. Share real examples of how your offerings have benefited others. Section 4, the art of engaging storytelling. The key to storytelling is engagement. Let's dive into the art of engaging storytelling. Number 1, hook the audience from the start. Begin your stories with a compelling opening that piques the customer's curiosity. Create a strong desire to hear more. Number 2, build suspense. Maintain a sense of curiosity throughout the story by withholding key details, then revealing them at the right moment. Number 3, use vivid descriptions. Paint a vivid picture with your words. Help your audience visualize the scenes and characters in your story. Section 5, relating to the customer. Relatability is a game changer in storytelling. Number 1, research your customer. Understand your customer's needs, preferences, and background. Tailor your story to resonate with their unique situation. Number 2, find common ground. Identify shared interests, experiences, or challenges. Highlight these common traits in your story to create a personal connection. Number 3, tailor your story to their needs. Adapt your storytelling to address the specific concerns and desires of your customer. Show how your product or service meets their requirements. Section 6, overcoming objections with stories. Stories are your shield against objections. Let's see how. Number 1, identify common objections. Pinpoint objections that customers frequently raise during the sales process. These are the hurdles your story should address. Number 2, craft stories that address these objections. Create stories that directly counter objections by presenting evidence, solutions, or success stories. Number 3, use these stories in your pitch. Incorporate objection handling stories into your sales presentations. Your stories should serve as persuasive responses to common objections. Section 7, building trust with stories. Trust is at the heart of every sale. Stories can be your trust building tools. Number 1, share stories of satisfied customers. Highlight narratives of customers who were initially skeptical but ultimately satisfied with their purchase. This builds trust by demonstrating past successes. Number 2, highlight your expertise through stories. Narrate instances where your knowledge and expertise as a salesperson resulted in a customer making the right choice. Number 3, use storytelling to showcase your dealership's reputation. Craft stories that emphasize your dealership's reputation for quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction. Section 8, closing deals with stories. It's not just the start. Stories can help you close the deal. Number 1, summarize key selling points through stories. Use stories to reiterate the crucial benefits and features of your product or service that resonate with the customer's needs. Number 2, create urgency with narrative. Craft stories that emphasize the immediate advantages of making a decision now. Encourage the customer to take action. Number 3, use storytelling for negotiations. During the negotiation phase, employ stories that justify your terms, pricing, and add value. Section 9, practicing storytelling. Storytelling is a skill that can be honed. Number 1, practice telling your stories. Hone your storytelling skills by practicing your narratives repeatedly. Focus on delivery, pacing, and emotional engagement. Number 2, seek feedback from colleagues. Share your stories with colleagues and request feedback. They can offer valuable insights to enhance your storytelling. Number 3, record yourself to improve. Record your storytelling sessions and review them. Self-assessment is a power tool for refinement. Section 10, measuring success. Let's measure the impact of storytelling in your car sales. Number 1, track sales and conversion rates. Monitor your sales performance and conversion rates. Observe how the use of stories positively impacts your results. Number 2, collect feedback from customers. Request feedback from customers about their experience with your storytelling. Analyze how stories influence their decisions. Number 3, adjust your storytelling strategy. Use data and feedback to fine-tune your storytelling strategy. Make changes to your approach based on what works best. And there you have it, the power of storytelling in car sales. It's time to turn stories into sales. Remember, your journey is a story, your customers have stories, and now you have the power to use them to your advantage. If you found this video enlightening, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exclusive tips for car sales professionals. Share your experiences with storytelling in car sales in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories.